G'day everyone, it's James here from Yati Yoga, and I'm here to bring you our second class in our series of chair stretching and exercises. So, hoping that you did the first class, and that's why you're back here for the second. If you didn't do the first class and this is your first class, well, welcome and thank you for coming. And just remember, if you haven't done much exercise or movement, just take it very slowly today. Just try and listen as much as you can, and just try and build into the movements. If you are feeling quite energetic in that, well, great. Give it a full go for today. Again, what we do, we're going to take our shoes off because we want to use our feet a fair bit too. So take our shoes off if you've got shoes on. Make sure you've got a nice comfortable chair. Make sure that chair's on a nice firm surface as well. If you've got a glass of water or a water bottle, you can have that next to you as well. But what we're going to do, we're just going to sit nice and tall in our chair. We're going to start with our feet and we're going to work upwards through our bodies. And just quite simply, if you've got your shoes off, I just want you to just try and stretch your legs out a little bit. Again, if your chair moves, just try and hold nice and firm and just try and move through your toes, just moving them up and down. Get some movement in there. You can actually place now your toes onto the floor, and then just try and lift up and down on those toes. Sometimes when we wear shoes, we don't really get to move through our toes and they can become quite stiff. So just rolling up and down on the toes and just trying to come up nice and high. You'll feel that you're also working a little bit through your lower leg. Just doing that a few times. You might hear some clicks, that's okay. They've been carrying our weight for quite some time. Okay, so once we've done those toes, you can sit back a little bit in your chair. And what we're going to do, we're just going to lift up one leg, keep one leg firmly on the floor, lift through the right leg, and just moving through the ankle, up and down. So we're just starting really with a gentle stretch through the lower half of the body and we'll progress up. And once you've done a few forward and back movements through the ankle, you can start to rotate that ankle, trying to make circles. And then you can also go the other way. Just nice and steady, not too quick, not too slow. You might find some points a little bit more stiff than others, or a little bit more sore. Just releasing that leg down. Give it a bit of a shake. Stamp it on the floor a few times, just to wake up a lot of that leg. Okay. Bringing your other leg out now. Again, we'll start with some forward flexion and extension of that ankle. And just up and down a few times. Again, you might hear a few clicks. And then just rotating now. So just doing some circles. Going one way with your circles first. And then going the other way. And now that you've done the two ankles, you might be able to have a little bit of a comparison just to see if there's more movement in one or less movement in the other. And just moving the opposite way now. And just slowly releasing that leg as well to the floor and give it a bit of a stamp. Just like so. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to slowly move up the legs. So again, you can come a little bit forward on that chair. And now we're just going to come onto the toes and down, onto the toes and down. 3 or 4 times. Again, working through those calves. We're just warming them up. And towards the end of the class, we'll stand up behind the chair and then we'll do some calf raises with our body weight. Again, they say that the calf muscle is the power cell of the body. So having good active calves, no matter what age we are, is going to help us with our day-to-day activity. So just working through those calves like so. From here, if we can, we're just going to lift one knee up. Again, you can have your hands on the chair for support and try not to roll too forward with your body. Try keep your body nice and tall. And just lift for 2 and lift for 3. And when you bring the leg back to the floor, don't release all the weight on the floor. Just keep it, the tension in your leg. Just touch the floor in 5, touch the floor in 6, touch the floor in 7. Nice and controlled. 8, keep it going. And 9, trying to get a little bit higher every time. And 10. We'll do the same leg now. Make it, from here, we're just going to do a leg extension. So just bring in the leg to straight and bringing it back. If you don't touch the ground, it keeps more tension in the upper leg. Forward and back. If you touch the ground with that foot, it gives the leg a bit of a rest. 3 and back. And extend for 4 and back. Keeping your body nice and tall and straight. And 5 and back. Breathing out as you lift it out for 6 and back. Up and 7 and back. If we can get to 10 would be great. 9. Last couple. And that should be about 10. Give that leg a rest. You might already feel that there's a bit of warmth and tension in this leg just from those last 2 exercises. But now we're going to start to just work on that right leg. First one, we're just going to lift that knee up. Again, slight touch to the ground and down. And 3 and down, body nice and tall. 4 and down. And 5, just squeezing through that hip flexor. 6, trying to get some movement in there. 7, keep it going. And 8, couple more. And 9, last one. And 10. You can give that leg a bit of a rest. From here, we extend out 1 and back. And 2 and back. And 3, feeling some tension through the top of the leg. 4 and back. 5, if you need a rest, you can bring it down. 6 and touch. And 7 and touch. If you don't need the rest, you don't have to touch. And 9, last one. And 10. And you can give that leg a rest too. Give them a bit of a shake. From here, just going to bring both hands to one side of the leg. Going to hold your body up nice and tall. Now we're going to turn our body and head at the same time to the side where our hands are. And just feel a nice stretch. Bringing the left shoulder back, the right shoulder forward. And breathe. Slowly bringing the head back first. And then bringing the arms back. This time both hands go onto the right leg. Pull the shoulders up. Turn through the body. Turn the head through, rotate through the shoulders. And slowly head comes back. And then also our shoulders come back. From here, I just want you to lean your body forward, bringing your chest over your thighs. You can have your hands just monitoring your upper body, or have your hands on your thighs as well. If you feel comfortable here, you can release one hand towards the ground. You can release a second hand towards the ground. If you still feel comfortable here, just slowly bring your head down and just collapse that body in your chair and breathe and breathe. One more breath. And then to come up, keep the head down. Just slowly come up from your spine. From the top of your spine, just bring your body up, very rounded and slow, very slow. Head lifts up last. Very good. Arms out to the side. Same as what we did before. This time we're going to turn towards the right side. Arms stay out. Palms face away from the body. Turn the head as well. Feeling it through the shoulders a little bit more. And then slowly rotate arms and head simultaneously back to center. Hold here for a second. And then we rotate through to the opposite side. Keeping the arms nice and straight. Turn the head towards the back arm. Feeling it a little bit more through the shoulders this time. And then slowly rotating back. Arms and head together. And arms down. Just whilst we're here, we've worked through the legs, we've worked up through a bit through the torso. We're just going to work into the shoulders and neck. So with the arms and shoulders, just let the hands dangle by the side of the chair. And this time I just want you to feel the lift the shoulders and to drop the shoulders. Slowly lift, bring the shoulders closer to your ears and drop the shoulders. And lift, create tension and drop for 3. And lift, create tension and drop for 4. Breathe it in as you lift up. Breathe out as you bring it down. Breathe in for 6 and down. Up for 7 and down. A few more to go. Up and 8 and down. Up and 9 and down. And up and 10 and down. Now just doing some shoulder rotations now, just to try and open up, really pulling those shoulders back. Now the shoulders, one of the joints that has probably suffered more than other joints in the body, just from physical work, injuries and so forth. So just be aware of that if you do have any pre-existing injuries through a shoulder. And just rotating slowly, feeling it through the back shoulder muscles and back neck muscles, and release those arms. Give them a bit of a shake. Bringing your chin to your chest, turning your head to the side so that your right ear is near your right shoulder. Slowly rotate your head around, very slowly, very controlled. And come back down for a circle for 1. As you start to rotate past your shoulder, breathe in on the way up. And then as you pass the second shoulder, breathe out on the way down for 2. We're going to do 3 on each side. Breathe in. And breathe out for 3. Stay at the center, chin to chest. Let's go towards the left now. Hit that left shoulder, breathe in. And then breathe out for 1. And breathe in. And breathe out for 2. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out for 3. Chin to chest. And slowly bringing that head up. We're going to stand up now and do a couple more exercises before we finish off. If you need a drink, just grab a quick drink. I'll do the same. So just standing, I'm going to turn my chair side on and just show you some exercises. We did some exercise while we're sitting down for the front of the leg, but now we just want to work through the back of the leg and a little bit of through the glutes. So one that we're going to do is we're just going to hold one of the legs up, hold on to the chair, and we're just going to lift that back leg up, keeping the body as straight as you can. You might feel it through the back, the glute and the hamstring. We're just going to lift up 3, up for 4. If it's a little bit hard, you can bring the leg down to the ground and have a break. Up for 5. Breathe out and breathe it in. 7. Up and 8. Up and 9. And up and 10. That one there is more with a straight leg. Maybe just a slight bend at the knee, but the leg stays very still throughout the movement. Just try it on the opposite leg. So bring your body weight to the right leg. Lift the left leg out, if we can have it off the ground, like so. Body tall, and 1, and 2, and 3, up and 4, and 5. Breathing out as you lift up. You've got a few to go now. There's 8, and 9, and 10. So that one there, again, working through the hamstrings, glutes, lowest back. We'll do another one. This is the same movement but with a bent leg. So bend at the knee and flex your heel. So don't point your toes but flex the heel. And now it's just a small movement back. 2 and 3 and 4. Very small movement. 5 and 6. Really controlling through that rear posterior chain. 7. Last couple and 10. Same on the other leg. Leg up, flex, so don't point the toes, flex, and kick out, and 2, small movement, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Well done. Okay, the next one that we're going to do is just a little squat, so I can keep my chair there. This time you're going to just bring your legs, turn your feet out slightly, so rather than keep them straight, just give them a bit of a turn out. And then from here, instead of bringing the knees forward, try bring the bottom back. You can use your hands and for support, and just try and drop down no lower than a right angle, and come up for 2 and down for 3, trying to keep a straight spine, bum going back, and 4, not locking out your knees at the top, and down, up, and 5, slight bend, and down and up, and 6, and down and 7, couple more, and down and 8, down and 9, last one, down and 10. Excellent. We said that we were going to do a calf raise stand-in. Let's do that. Onto you with your feet together, lifting up onto your toes, and 2 and 3. To make this one harder, don't let the heels touch the ground. 4 and 5, 6. If you need a break, let the heels touch the ground. 7, 8, 9 and 10. Very good. Coming back around, hands by your side, body tall. I just want you to slowly reach towards one knee. Pause there. And then slowly lift up. Now you're going to go the opposite way towards the other knee. Run the hands down along your body. See if you can get to the knee. Don't let your body drop forward. Keep your torso straight. And coming back up to center. We go down again to the right side. Reach for that knee. Stretch a bit further. Back up to center. One more time. Opposite side. And center. Very good. This time, hands behind your back. Interlock your fingers. Pull your shoulders back and try and lift your arms up. Keep your body straight. A little bit of a pull. Feel the tightness in the chest. Opening it up. And just release those arms. Keep the fingers interlocked. Try it one more time. Pull the shoulders back. Lift the arms up. Open it up through that chest. And just releasing. Giving the hands a bit of a shake. Very simple. You can bring one hand across the body. One hand lifts up and over to pull on the shoulder and to pull the shoulder across the body. A little bit of an arm stretch. And just breathe in. And slowly release. Opposite hand comes across the body. Right hand lifts up. And you sort of put elbow into elbow to pull that shoulder across the body. Just giving those arms a nice stretch. Okay, another little shake out. I'll come back to the chair. And well done, everyone. If you've just got through that with me, there's your second class in our Yati Yoga program for chair exercise. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, come along and I'll see you again next week. Thanks and have a great week.